Hello, this is a 50-minute yoga flow. So it'll just be like a vinyasa. I have Lily who will be joining and showing a best version of cat. If you want to grab blocks, you certainly can, but you don't have to have them. If you need support under your knees, like a blanket or a towel, you could use that as well. I'm not going to be using any props during this practice, but I very much encourage props. So if that's something that you want to grab, go ahead and grab that. And we will begin lying down on our backs. So come to lie all the way down. Allow your body to be heavy and melt down into the earth. Take a breath in through your nose and exhale side out. Another breath in through your nose. Exhale, let it all go. One more, just like that. Inhale in through your nose and open your mouth. Let it go. Seal your lips. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose this time. Restrict the air against the back of your throat. Start to come into your Ujjayi pranayama, heat building breath. Set an intention for your practice. This intention could be anything that you need. Maybe it's some time for yourself. Maybe you need to move your body. Maybe you want to focus solely on your breath throughout this whole practice. Bring a little bit of life into your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms long behind you. Stretch really long. Point your toes toward the front of the room as you reach your arms toward the back of the room. Find a deep stretch here. Begin to walk your heels to the right corner of your mat and walk your hands to the right corner of your mat. Lean over to the right. Breathe in through your left side body. Expand through your ribs. And take a few breaths here as you find length through the left side of your body and lean toward the right. Begin to unwind. Walk your heels to the left corner of your mat. Walk your hands to the left corner of your mat. Pause here for several breaths as you lean toward the left and expand into the right side of your body. One more deep breath here. Come back through center, reach really long, and hug your right knee into your chest. So you have a couple of options here. You can take your hands around your shin and pull your knee in, or if you have knee sensitivity or need another modification here, you could take your hands to the back of your thigh instead. Begin to open your right knee out to the right side of your mat. Take your left hand to your left hip and keep it grounded. Cross your right knee over toward the left. So switch your hands, find a supine twist. Come through center. Take your hand to the outside of your foot for half happy baby. If you need to bring your left foot in for support, you have that option. Release your right foot down your mat, bring your left knee into your chest. So again, you have options. You can take your hands to your shin or to the back of your thigh. Open your left knee out to the left side. Take your right hand to your right hip. Keep it grounded. Bring your left knee through center and then over toward the right for a supine twist. Release the twist. Take your left hand to your left, the outside of your left foot for half happy baby. Again, you have the option to keep your right leg long or bring your foot in for support. Release your foot. Bring both of your knees into your chest, rock side to side. Send your feet to the sky for waterfall. Feel free to keep a slight bend in your knees here. Point and flex your feet a few times. Circle your ankles around. Take your hands to the back of your thighs. Start to rock the length of your spine. So rock and roll a few times. And rock all the way up into seated or Sukhasana. Take your hands to your knees. Find length through your spine. Pause here and breathe. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. On your exhale, bring the palms of your hands together down to your heart. Pause here, close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take a few breaths. Remember the intention that you set for this practice. Bring it to your mind. Bring it into your heart. One more breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, blink open your eyes, reach up to the sky, fill up. On your exhale, hinge forward. So walk your arms out in front of you. Pause here. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Walk your arms toward the right. You have the option to stack your left hand on top of your right. And then walk your arms over to the left. You have the option to stack your right hand on top of your left. Come through center and walk your hands back up your mat and to your knees. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin for seated cow. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin for seated cat. Inhale, lift your heart for seated cow. And exhale, round your spine for seated cat. We'll do a few more rounds. Move your body to match your breath. So inhale as you lift forward. And exhale as you round down. Let's do this one more time. This next inhale, lift your heart, lift your arms. And on your exhale, take a twist to your right. So take your right hand behind you, your left hand to your right knee, and twist from the base of your spine up. We pause here and breathe. Come back through center. Same thing, other side. Inhale, reach up. On your exhale, take a twist to your right. I'm sorry, your left. Your left. Breathe here. We'll do the same thing each side again. Inhale, lift your arms, find length through your spine. Exhale, twist to the right. And then come through center. Inhale, lift your arms. And exhale, twist to the left. Breathe. Come through center, take your hands to your knees. We will take some circles leading with our heart. So first we'll start in a clockwise direction. Inhale as you lean forward toward the right, and exhale as you lean back from the right to the left. Inhale, lead with your heart. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale as you lean forward, making a big circle. Exhale as you lean back. One more time in this direction. Fill up as you lean forward. And let go as you lean back. And then we reverse the direction. So inhale this time from right to left. And exhale as you go from left to right. Or the opposite circle that you just made. So it doesn't matter really. We'll just take a few more circles in the opposite direction than you started. Inhale as you lean forward. And exhale as you lean back. One more in this same direction. And then come back to a neutral spine. Take your shoulders up to your ears. And then exhale, take them back down. One more. Inhale, lift your shoulders. And exhale, release. Reach your arms up to the sky on a breath in. On your exhale, send your hands in front of you and shift forward or bring your legs around for tabletop. Tabletop. Plant your hands beneath your shoulders, your knees beneath your hips. Inhale, drop your belly down for cat. Exhale, round your spine for cat. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round your spine. One more. Breath in, drop your belly. Exhale, round your spine. Come to a neutral spine, curl your toes under, sit back on your heels for toes pose. If you need a block between your seat and your heels, you have that option. Reach your arms up to the sky, breath in. Exhale your hands together down to your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale your hands down to your heart. One more, breath in, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands down to your heart, and then shift forward into tabletop. Tap your toes out. Reach your right leg long behind you. Point and flex your foot a few times. Engage your core, belly to spine. Drop your toes down to your mat and then send your heel toward the back of the room. Press through your heel as you open up through the back of your leg. Start to shift forward and back. Wake up your hamstring here. Lift your right leg. Breathe in. On your exhale, crunch knee to nose. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, crunch knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to nose, pause here, and then step your foot all the way through for low lunge. Low lunge. So your left knee is rooted into the earth. Your right foot will be directly beneath your right knee. Inhale, reach to the sky, expand through your heart. Exhale, hinge forward. Again, inhale, lift. Use your core. Exhale, hinge forward. Last one, inhale, lift your arms. This time, exhale, take your arms behind you. Clasp your hands, lift your heart. Pause here and breathe. Release your hands. Inhale, up to the sky. On your exhale, take your left hand down, reach your right arm up. Frame your front foot, and then shift back for half split. Find length through your right leg here. It can have a slight bend in it. Take your left hand to your right shin, so a little tiny twist here, and lean a little deeper into your half split, Ardha Hanuman. Now release your shin, shift forward, send your hips to the front of the room for proposal pose as you open through your left psoas. You can keep your hands on your mat, or you can take your hands to your thigh and sort of press forward. From here, shift back and come into tabletop. Tabletop, bring your hands beneath your shoulders. Once again, your knees beneath your hips. Let's take a round of cat-cow here. Drop your belly, lift your heart for cow. Round your spine, tuck your chin for cat. One more, inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Come to a neutral spine. Extend your left leg behind you. Point and flex your foot a few times. Drop your toes to your mat and shift your heel toward the back of the room. So press through your heel. Start to shift forward and back. Forward and back, rocking over the ball of your left foot. As you wake up your hamstring. Lift your left leg, engage your core. Breathe in. On your exhale, crunch knee to nose. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, crunch knee to nose. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, crunch knee to nose, hold. and then step it all the way through for a low lunge. So this time your right knee is on your mat, your left foot is in front, stacked directly beneath your knee. Use your core, inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward. One more time. Inhale, reach to the sky. This time, exhale, take your arms behind you. Clasp the opposite thumb on top. So sometimes you have to think about this one. Clasp your hands, pinch your shoulder blades together, and breathe. Release your hands. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. And then exhale, we take a twist. So your right hand will come to the floor or block. Spin your heart open as you lift your left arm toward the sky. Drop your left hand to frame your left foot, and then shift back for Ardha Hanuman half split. Find length through your left leg here, whether it is straight or bent. Take your right hand to your left shin to go a little deeper in your half split. Release your shin, shift forward for proposal pose. Pause here. Again, you can have your hands on your mat or your hands can press toward your knee. Release, shift back to tabletop. From here, we'll take a few side twists. So take your head back toward your hips in both directions, twist it out, bring out your spine. Curl your toes under, sit back on your heels for toes pose again. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. This time, cactus your arms on your breath out, lift your heart. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift, and exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. This is the last one. Reach tall, and then shift forward. Again, you have the option to tap your toes out. Curl your toes under again. This time, send your hips high for downward facing dog. Down dog, hips go high, pedal out through your heels. Take whatever you need to in this first down dog of our practice. Press through your first finger and your thumb. Find length through the back of your legs by tilting your pelvis up toward the sky. You can have a soft bend in your knees here. Find your alignment and breathe. Inhale, rise up to your toes. On your exhale, drop both heels toward the right. Breathe here. Come back through center. Inhale, lift up to your toes. And then on your exhale, drop both heels toward the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, bend your knees really deeply, look forward, and take baby steps to the top of your mat. Hang and ragdoll. So take hands to opposite elbows. Allow your upper body to hang freely. Start to find a sway side to side. Release your elbows. Take your hands down to your mat and then pedal out your heels. So just sort of walk your heels like you do in down dog, but from this forward fold. And then inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise for mountain, reach toward the sky. And exhale, forward fold. We'll do that again. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, fold. Rise for mountain. This time, on your exhale, cactus your arms, lift your heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, fold. One more mountain pose. Reach tall. On your exhale, split your arms and twist to the right. So your left arm will come in front, your right arm will go behind you. Inhale through center. And then other side, twist to the left. So your right arm will come in front, left arm behind you. Inhale through center. And exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. Step your left leg behind you, drop your left knee. So we're coming back into our low lunge. Your left knee will come down. So our right leg is in front. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold. So same as we did before. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. One more. Reach tall. This time, take our left hand down, our right arm to the sky. Twist. Both hands down, shift back for half split. Ardha Hanuman half split. Pause here. And then shift forward, proposal pose, and your hips toward the front of the room, open through your psoas. And we'll find a flow. So from here, shift back for half split. Shift forward, proposal pose. Shift back for half split. Shift forward, proposal pose. One more, shift back for half split. Shift forward for proposal pose. Plant both of your hands if they aren't already and press back to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, pedal out your heels, take what you need to here. Inhale up to your toes. Exhale, drop both heels toward the right side of your mat. Lean into your side body. Come through center, inhale. Exhale, drop both heels toward the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Take baby steps to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise for mountain. Reach tall. On your exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, split your arms and twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, split your arms, twist left. Inhale through center. And exhale, fold. One more time, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Mountain pose. This time, grab a hold of your left wrist and lean up and over to the right. Inhale through center, switch wrist, lean over to the left. Inhale through center, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, plant your hands. This time, step your right leg behind you. Drop your right knee. So your left foot will be in front this time for our low lunge. Inhale, reach to the sky, use your core. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift to the sky. And then exhale into a twist. So your right hand comes down. Lift your left arm as you open through your chest. Drop your left hand down, shift back, half split. Pause here, breathe into it. And then shift forward for proposal pose. Shift back for half split, so we'll move between these two shapes and shift forward. Shift back, shift forward. One more time each way, shift back, shift forward, pause here, plant your hands if they aren't already, and press back to downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift your right leg, step it through your hands, drop your back heel, and rise for warrior one. Warrior one. So root down through the knife edge side of your back foot. Your right knee has a 90-degree angle. Your knee is stacked right above your ankle, above or behind it, but not forward of it. Warrior one. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. One more. Breath in. On your exhale, drop your left hand down, reach your right arm to the sky. So you'll pivot onto your toes on your back foot. Use your heart to lift as you reach your right arm to the sky. So this is another variation of the twist we've been taking. The only difference here is that our back knee is lifted. If you need to drop your back knee and come into the same twist we've been taking, you have that option. One more, breath in. On your exhale, drop your right hand, step your right foot back, so we're in high plank. Belly to spine. Press the mat away from you. One more, breath in. On your exhale, tap your knees down, and then lower all the way down. Point your elbows toward the back of the room. Inhale for a baby cobra. Lift your heart, keep your elbows bent. Exhale, let it go. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift your heart for baby cobra. Exhale, let it go. One more, breath in. And let it go. Send your hips high for downward facing dog. Pause here. Come back to your breath. Lift your left leg. Step into your hands, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Drop your back heel. Rise, warrior one. So again, root down through the knife edge side of your back foot. You have a 90-degree angle in your front knee. Your knee tracks above or behind your ankle, not forward of it. Breathe. Reach your arms tall, your pinkies face forward, your thumbs face back. Breath. Exhale. One more, breath in. On your exhale, take your right hand down, spin your heart open as you lift your left arm to the sky. So you're up on the ball of your back foot. And again, you're leading with the heart. So what we don't want is our heart to face the floor and our shoulder to just be leaning. See how I'm dumping into that shoulder? So use your chest to lift so that your left arm can naturally reach for the sky. One more breath in. On your exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, high plank. We pause here. Plank can always be on your knees. One more breath in. Exhale, drop your knees, lower all the way down, elbows go straight back. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, let it go. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, let it go. One more, breath in, cobra pose. Exhale, let it go. Take your arms in front of you. So arms crisscross in front of you. I'll scoot back a little so you can see. Rest your forehead on your arms. Bend your knees. Windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Release your feet back down, take your hands beneath your shoulders, press yourself up to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg, step it through, warrior one. Spin your back heel down, warrior one. So same as we did before. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, stays. One more, breath in. On your exhale, take your twist. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. Breathe. Drop your right hand down, step your right foot back, high plank. Breathe here. This time I'm going to give you the option to use your knees or not. So knees are optional, lower all the way down. Send your elbows to the back of the room as you lower. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, release. One more time, cobra pose. Lift your heart and then let it go. Press back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Lift your left leg. Step it through your hands for warrior one. Drop your back heel. Warrior one. Root down through the knife edge side of your right foot. Reach your arms tall. Again, pinkies forward, thumbs back. Essentially what this means is that your hands face each other. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more, fill up. On your exhale, take your right hand down and lead with your heart as you lift your left arm to the sky. So your arms are stacked. Arms are stacked. Pause here and breathe. From here, high plank, so left hand down, left foot back, high plank, knees are optional. Breathe in. On your exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, let it go. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, let it go. One more, breath in. And then let it go. And then same as we did before, take your arms out in front of you, cross them. So hands to elbows, rest your forehead on your arms, bend your knees, and windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Release your legs down, send your arms wide. Arms go wide. Rest your right cheek on your mat. Bring your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Start to lean over onto your right hip. Use your left foot as a kickstand for whale pose. Start to come out of whale pose. Bring your left arm wide, your left cheek to your mat. Bring your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Lean over onto your left. Use your right foot as a kickstand behind your left leg. Roll through center. Take your forearms to your mat for Sphinx. So a little back in here, your forearms are parallel to the sides of your mat. Lift your heart. Pause here and breathe. And then use your hands, press yourself up to tabletop. Bring your knees beneath your hips, your hands beneath your shoulders. Inhale, drop your belly down, lift your heart. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round your spine. One more. Drop your belly. And then round your spine. Walk your legs through. Come to sit on your mat in butterfly or Baddha Konasana. So bring your feet together, your knees wide. Sit up tall and straight, lift through your heart. On your exhale, bow forward. You can take your hands to your feet. We'll pause here for several breaths. With each exhale that you take, see if you can go a little deeper into your forward fold from our butterfly or bound angle pose. Start to sit back up. We're gonna take cow face pose. So it's knee on top of knee. I'll demo. We'll start with our left knee on the bottom. So bring your left foot toward your right hip so that your knee is pointing straight out in front of you. And then take your right foot toward your left hip so that your right knee stacks on top of your left knee. I'll face you so you can kind of see a little better what's going on. So knee on top of knee, and it's okay if they're not touching. Take your hands to your feet and then start to pull them back toward your hips. Sit tall and straight. You have the option to stay tall and straight with your hands pulling your feet back toward your hips, or you can start to walk your hands out in front of you and find a little bit of a fold here. Wherever you're at, we will unwind our legs. So send your legs out in front of you, find your sit bones on your mat, reach to the sky, and exhale, hinge forward. Release your feet, come to sit back up tall and straight, and we'll do cow face with the other leg. So we'll start with our right leg on the bottom this time. Right foot to left hip, left foot to right hip, knee on top of knee. Start with pulling your feet back toward your hips as you sit up tall and straight. And then you have the option to continue to pull your feet back toward your hips or walk your hands forward. And then we'll release, cow face pose. Send your feet together again for Baddha Konasana. So we'll come back into Baddha Konasana. Reach your arms long in front of you this time. Hollow out your belly. So draw your belly back toward your spine. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, we will start to lean all the way down to our backs. Breathe the whole time. When your back body meets your mat, take your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly. Supta Baddha Konasana. Open your arms wide. Take your left knee over to your right knee for a supine twist. So both knees go to the right, supine twist. Open your left knee back out to the left side. So we're coming back into Supta Baddha Konasana. And then other side, take your right knee over toward the left. So now both knees go to the left, supine twist. Come through center one more time, Supta Baddha Konasana. And then bring your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Send your feet to the sky for waterfall. Take your first two fingers to your big toes for happy baby. Kick your feet toward the sky as you send your knees down toward the floor. And then release your feet, hug your knees into your chest, lift your shoulders off of your mat, wrap your arms around your shins. Release all the way down to your mat for Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Bring some life back into your body. Bring your knees into your chest and roll over to your side. From here, press yourself up to a seat. Inhale, bring your arms to the sky, breath in. Exhale your hands together down to your heart. Pause here. Reflect. Find gratitude. From your heart space to your third eye, bow forward. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you next time.